All right, howdy, y'all. We're going to continue where we left off in chapter 20 of the book of Matthew. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto an householder which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. And he agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, and sent them into his vineyard. And he went out about the third hour, and saw other standing idle in the street, in the marketplace, and said unto them, Go ye also into my vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. Again he went out about the sixth and ninth hour, the 6th and the 9th hour, and did likewise. And he went out about the 11th hour, and found other standing idle, and said unto them, Why stand ye here all the day idle? They said unto him, Because no man hath hired us. He said to them, Go ye also into my vineyard, and whatsoever shall be right shall ye receive. When even was come, the Lord of the vineyard said unto his steward, Call the laborers, and give them their hire, beginning at the last, till thou come to the first. And they which were hired about the 11th hour came and received every man a penny. Then came the first, supposing that they should be received more. Supposing that they should receive more. And they likewise received every man a penny. And when they had received it, they grudged against the good man of the house, saying, These last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden and the heat of the day. He answered to one of them, saying, Friend, I do thee no wrong. Didst thou not agree with me for a penny? Take that which is thy duty, and go thy way. I will give unto this last as much as to thee. Is it not lawful for me to do as same listeth with mine own? Is it not lawful for me to do as men listeth with mine own? I'm trying to figure out what that means. Sorry. Is it not lawful for me to do as me listeth with my own? Is thine eye evil because I am good? So the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. For many are called, and few are chosen. And Jesus ascended to Jerusalem, and took the 12 disciples apart in the way, and said to them, Lo, we go up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man shall be betrayed unto the chief priests and unto the scribes, and they shall condemn him to death, and shall deliver him to the Gentiles, to be mocked, to be scourged, and to be crucified, and the third day he shall rise again. Then came to him the mother of Zebedee's children with her sons, worshiping him, and desiring a certain thing of him. He said unto her, What wilt thou have? She said unto him, Grant that these my two sons may sit one on thy right hand and the other on thy left hand in thy kingdom. Jesus answered and said, Ye wot not what ye ask. Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of, and to be baptized with the baptism that I shall be baptized with? They answered to him, That we ask. He said unto them, Ye shall drink of my cup, and shall be baptized with the baptism that I shall be baptized with. But to sit on my right hand and on my left hand is not mine to give, but to them for who it is prepared of my Father. And when the 10 heard this, they disdained at the two brethren. But Jesus called them unto him and said, Ye know that the lords of the Gentiles have domination over them. And they that are great exercise power over them. It shall not be so among you, but whosoever will be great among you, let him be your minister. And whosoever will be chief, let him be your servant. Even as the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister and to give his life for the redemption of many. And they departed from Jericho. Much people followed him, and behold, 2 blind men sitting by the wayside, when they heard that Jesus passed by, cried, saying, Master, the Son of David, have mercy on us. And the people rebuked them because they should hold their peace. But they cried the more, saying, Have mercy on us, Master, which art the Son of David. Then Jesus stood still and called them and said, What will ye that I shall do to you? They said unto him, Master, that our eyes may be opened. Jesus pitied them and touched their eyes, and immediately their eyes received sight, and they followed him. 21. When they drew nigh unto Jerusalem, and were come to Bethphage, unto Mount Olivet, then sent Jesus 2 of his disciples, saying to them, Go into the town that lieth over against you, and anon ye shall find an ass bound, and her colt with her. Loose them and bring them unto me. And if any man say aught unto you, say that your master hath need of them, and straightway he will let them go. All this was done to fulfill that which it was spoken by the prophet, saying, Tell ye the daughter of Zion, Behold, thy king cometh unto the meek, sitting upon an ass, a colt, the foal of an ass used to the yoke. The disciples went and did as Jesus commanded them, and brought the ass and the colt, and put on them their clothes, and set him thereon. Many of the people spread their garments in the way. Other cut down branches from the trees, and strawed them in the way. Moreover, the people that went before, and they also that came after, cried, saying, Hosanna to the Son of David. Blessed be he that cometh in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. And when he was come into Jerusalem, all the city was moved, saying, Who is this? And the people said, This is Jesus, the prophet of Nazareth, a city of Galilee. And Jesus went into the temple of God, and cast out all them that bought and sold in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money changers, and the seats of them that sold doves, and said to them, It is written, Mine house shall be called the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves. And the blind and the halt came to him in the temple, and he healed them. When the chief priests and scribes saw the marvels that he did, and the children crying in the temple and saying, Hosanna to the Son of David, they disdained and said unto him, Hearest thou what these say? Jesus said unto them, Have you never read of the mouths of babes and sucklings thou hast ordained praise? And he left them and went out of the city unto Bethany, and passed the time there. In the morning, as he returned into the city again, he hungered and spied a fig tree in the way, and came to it, and found nothing thereon but leaves only, and said to it, Never fruit grow on thee henceforward. And anon the fig tree withered away. And when his disciples saw that, they marveled, saying, How soon is the fig tree withered away? Jesus answered and said unto them, Verily I say unto you, if ye shall have faith and shall not doubt, ye shall not only do that which I have done to the fig tree, but also if ye shall say unto this mountain, Take thyself away and cast thyself into the sea, it shall be done. And whatsoever thing ye shall ask in your prayers, if ye believe, ye shall receive it. It shall be done. And whatsoever thing ye shall ask in your prayers, ye shall receive it. And I was repeating it. And when he was come into the temple, the chief priests and the seniors of the people came unto him as he was teaching, and said, By what authority doest thou these things? And who gave this power? Jesus answers then unto them, I also will ask of you a certain question, which if ye also, assoil me? Assoil me? Hold on a second. We're in 24. Hold on a second. That doesn't look right. No, not Matthew. It's 21. I was in the wrong spot, sorry. I also ask you one thing, which if you tell me, and likewise will I tell you by what authority I do these things. So it's kind of like that. So I also will ask of you a certain question, which if ye also assoil me, I in likewise will tell you by what authority I do these things. Whence was the baptism of John? from heaven or of men? And they thought in themselves, saying, If we shall say from heaven, he will say unto us, Why did ye not then believe him? And if we shall say of men, then fear we the people. For all men held John as a prophet, and they answered Jesus and said, We cannot tell. He likewise said unto them, Neither tell I you by what authority I do these things. What say ye to this? A certain man had 2 sons, and came to the elder, saying, Go and work today in my vineyard. And in my vineyard. He answered and said, I will not. But a steward repented and went. Then came he to the second, and said likewise. And he answered and said, I will, sir. Yet went he not. Whither of these 2 fulfilled their father's will? And they said unto him, the first. Jesus said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that the publicans and the harlots shall come into the kingdom of God before you. For John came unto you in the way of righteousness, and ye believed him not. But the publicans and the whores believed him. But ye, though ye saw it, yet were not moved with repentance, that ye might afterward have believed him. Seek another similitude. No, not seek, sorry. Hearken another similitude. There was a certain householder. Hearken? Looks like hearken. There was a certain householder which set a vineyard, and hedged it round about, and made a winepress in it, and built a tower, and let it out to husbandmen, and went into a strange country. And when the time of the fruit drew near, he sent his servants to the husbandmen to receive the fruits of it. And the husbandmen caught his servants, and it looks like between, but one, sorry. Okay, and the husbandman caught his servants, and but one killed another and stoned another. Again, he sent other servants out. More than the first, and they served them likewise. But last of all, he sent unto them his own son, saying, They will fear my son. Oh, praise the Lord Jesus. When the husbandmen saw his son, they said among themselves, This is the hire. Come on, let us kill him, and let us take his inheritance to ourselves. And they caught him, and thrust him out of the vineyard, and slew him. When the Lord of the vineyard cometh, what will he do with those husbandmen? Wow. They said unto him, He will evil destroy those evil persons. Evil. and will let out his vineyard unto other husbandmen, which shall deliver him his fruit at times convenient. Jesus said unto them, Did ye never read in the scriptures, the same stone which the builders refused is set in the principal part of the corner? This was the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes. Therefore say I unto you, the kingdom of God shall be taken from you, and shall be given to the Gentiles, which shall bring forth the fruits of it. And whosoever shall fall on this stone shall also be broken. Broken. Shall be alto broken. So that I believe we would say also broken. And whosoever this stone shall fall upon, he shall grind him to powder. And when the chief priests and Pharisees heard his similitudes, they perceived that he spake of them. And they went about to lay hands on him, but they feared the people, because they counted him as a prophet. And Jesus answered and spake unto them again in similitude, saying, this is chapter 22. The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which married his son. Hold on. That's not how you perceive it, by the way. He married off his son. So the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which married his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bid to the wedding. So just hear me out for a second. I don't normally add anything to anything, but I need you to understand the meaning of that, because it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that the king married his son. That's not what it means. He married off his son. Let's continue on. Excuse me. To call them that were bid to the wedding, and they would not come. Again, he sent forth other servants, saying, Tell them which are bid, Lo, I have prepared my dinner, mine oxen, my fastlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage. They made light of it, and went their ways, one to his farm place, another about his merchandise. The remnant took his servants, and entreated them ungodly, and slew them. When the king heard that, he was wroth, and sent forth his warriors, and destroyed those murderers, and burnt up their city. Wow. Then said he to his servants, The wedding was prepared, but they which were bidden thereto were not worthy. Go ye therefore out into the highways, and as many as ye find, bid them to the marriage. The servants went out into the ways, and gathered together as many as they could find, both good and bad, and the wedding was furnished with guests. The king came in to visit his guests, and spied there a man which had not on a wedding garment, and said to him, Friend, how camest thou in hither, and hast not on a wedding garment. And he was even speechless. Then said the king to his ministers, Take and bind him hand and foot, and cast him into utter darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For as many are called, and few are chosen. Few be chosen. Then went the Pharisees and took counsel how they might tangle him in his words, and sent unto him their disciples with Herod's servants, saying, Master, we know that thou art true, and that thou teachest the way of God truly. Neither carest for any man, for thou considerest not men's estate. Tell us therefore, how thinkest thou? Is it lawful to give tribute unto Caesar or not? Jesus perceived their willingness and saidst, Why tempt ye me, ye hypocrites? Let me see the tribute money. And they took him a penny, and he said unto them, Who is this image and superscription? They said unto him, Caesar's. Then said he unto them, Give therefore to Caesar that which is Caesar's, and give unto God that which is God's. When they heard that, they marveled, and left him and went their way. The same day the Sadducees came unto him, which say that there is no resurrection. They asked him, saying, Master, Moses bade, if a man die having no children, that the brother marry his wife, and raise up seed unto his brother. There were with us seven brethren. The first married and died without issue, and left his wife unto his brother. Likewise, the second and the third unto the seventh. Last of all, the woman died also. Now in the resurrection, whose wife shall she be of the seven? For all had her. Jesus answered and said unto them, Ye are deceived, and know not what the Scripture meaneth, nor yet the virtue of God. For in the resurrection, excuse me. For in the resurrection they neither marry nor are married, but are as the angels of God in heaven. As touching the resurrection of the dead, have ye not read what is said unto you of God, which saith, I am Abraham's God, and Isaac's God, and the God of Jacob? God is not the God of the dead, but of the living. And when the people heard that, they were astonished at his doctrine, so astonished. Astonished at his doctrine. When the Pharisees had heard how that he had put the Sadducees to silence, they drew together, and one of them, which was a doctor of law, asked him a question, tempting him and saying, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love thy Lord thy God with all thine heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and that great commandment. And there is another like unto this: Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. In these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. While the Pharisees were gathered together, Jesus asked them, saying, What think ye of Christ? Whose son is he? They said unto him, The son of David. He said unto them, How then doeth David in spirit call him Lord, saying, The Lord said to my Lord, Sit on my right hand till I make thine enemies thy footstool. If David call him Lord, how is he then his son? And none of them could answer him again one word. Neither durst any man from that day forth ask him any more questions. Chapter 23. Then spake Jesus to the people and to his disciples, saying, The scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. Whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do. But after their works do not. For they say and do not. Yea, and they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders. But they themselves will not move them with one finger. All their works they do, for to be seen of men. They sit abroad their phylacteries, and make large borders on their garments, and love to sit uppermost at seats, and to have the chief seats in the synagogues, and greetings in the markets, and to be called of men Rabbi. But ye shall not suffer yourselves to be called Rabbi, for one is your master, that is to wit, Christ. And all ye are brethren, and call ye no man your father on the earth. For one is your Father, and he is in heaven. Be ye not called masters, for one is your master, and he is Christ. He that is greatest among you shall be your servant. But whosoever exalteth himself shall be brought low, and he that submitteth himself shall be exalted. Woe be unto you, scribes and Pharisees, dissemblers, for ye sheet up the kingdom of heaven before men. Ye yourselves go not in, neither suffer ye them that come to enter in. Woe be unto you, scribes and Pharisees, for ye devour widows' houses, and that under color of praying long prayers, wherefore ye shall receive greater damnation. Woe be unto you, scribes and Pharisees, ye hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to bring one into your belief. And when ye have brought him, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than ye yourselves are. Oh! Woe be unto you, blind guides, for ye say, Whosoever swear by the temple, it is nothing, but whosoever swear by the gold of the temple, he is debtor. Ye fools and blind, whether is greater, the gold or the temple that sanctifieth the gold? And whosoever sweareth by the altar, it is nothing. But whosoever sweareth by the offering that lieth on the altar is debtor. Ye fools and blind, whether is greater, the offering or the altar, which sanctifieth the offering? Whosoever therefore sweareth by the altar, sweareth by it and by all that thereon is. And whosoever sweareth by the temple, sweareth by it and by him that dwelleth therein. And he that sweareth by heaven, sweareth by the seat of God and by him that sitteth thereon. Woe be to you, scribes and Pharisees, dissemblers, for ye tithe mint, anise, and cumin, and leave the weightier matters of the law undone: judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to have left the other undone. Ye blind guides, which strain out a gnat and swallow a camel. Woe be to you, scribes and Pharisees, ye hypocrites, for ye make clean the outer side of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of bribery and excess. Thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and the platter, that the outside may also be clean. Woe be to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto painted tombs, which appear beautiful outwards, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all filthiness. So are ye, for outwards ye appear righteous unto men, when within ye are full of dissimulation and iniquity. Woe be unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye build the tombs of the prophets, and garnish the sepulchres of just men, and say, if we had been in our fathers' time, we would not have been partners with them in the blood of the prophets. So are ye witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets? Fulfill ye likewise the measure of your fathers, ye serpents, and generation of vipers. How shall ye escape the damnation of hell? Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets, wise men, and scribes, and of them some shall ye kill and crucify, and some shall ye scourge in your synagogues, and persecute from city to city, that all righteous blood may fall on you, which was shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias the son of Barachias, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar. Verily I say unto you, all these things shall light upon this generation. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, which killest the prophets, and stonest them which are sent to thee. Again, that's actually Jerusalem, Jerusalem, which killeth the prophets, and stonest them which are sent to thee. How often would I have gathered thy children together, as the hen gathered her chicks and her wings, but ye would not. Behold, your habitation shall be left unto you desolate. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth, till that ye say, blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. All right. I believe there's only 4 more chapters. No. That's still more reading, and we are at 10 o'clock. Let's do 24, and then we'll stop. Matthew 24. And Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the building of the temple. Jesus said unto them, See ye not all of these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be here left one stone upon another that shall not be destroyed. And as he sat upon the Mount Olivet, his disciples came unto him secretly, saying, Tell us when this shall be, and what sign shall be of thy coming, and of the end of the world. And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Ye shall hear of wars and of the noise of wars, but see that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and realm against realm, and there shall be pestilence and hunger and earthquakes in all quarters. All these things are the beginning of sorrows. Hold on just a moment, please. All right. Then shall they put you to trouble, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many fall, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall arise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall have the upper hand, the love of many shall abate. But he that endureth to the end shall be safe. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and them shall the end come. When ye then shall see the abomination and desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whosoever read it, let him understand it. Then let them which be in Jewry flee into the mountains, and let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to fetch his clothes. Woe be in those days to them that are with child, and to them that give suck. But pray that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not from the beginning of the world to this time, neither shall be. Yea, and except those days should be shortened, should no flesh be saved, but for the chosen's sake those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there is Christ, believe it not, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall give great signs and wonders, so greatly that if it were possible, even the chosen should be brought into error. Take heed, I have told you before, if they shall say unto you, take heed, I have told you before, if they shall say unto you, Lo, he is in the desert, go not forth. If they say, Lo, he's in the secret places, believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth unto the west, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever a dead body is, even thither will the eagles resort. Immediately after the tribulations of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the star shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall move, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the kindreds of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man come in the clouds of heaven with power and great majesty. And he shall send his angels with the great voice of a trump, and they shall gather together his chosen from the four winds, and from the one end of the world to the other. Learn a similitude of the learn the similitude of the fig tree. When his branches are yet tender, and his leaves sprung forth, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise, when ye see all these things, be ye sure that it is near, even at the doors. Verily I say unto you, that this generation shall not pass till all be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall perish, but my words shall abide. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. As the time of Noah was, so likewise shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days before the flood, they did eat and drink, marry and were married, even unto the day that Noah entered into the ship, and knew of nothing till the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then two shall be in the fields, the one shall be received, the other shall be refused. Two shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be received, and the other shall be refused. Awake therefore, because ye know not what hour your master will come. Of this be sure, that if the good man of the house knew what hour the thief would come, he would surely watch, and not suffer his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for what hour ye think least of, in the same shall the Son of Man come. Who is a faithful servant and wise, whom his master hath made ruler over his household, for to give them meat in season convenient, Happy is that servant whom his master, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily, I say unto you, he shall make him ruler over all his goods. And if the evil servant shall say in his heart, my master will defer his coming, and begin to smite his fellows, yea, and to eat and to drink with the drunken, that servant's master will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and will divide him, and give him his reward with hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. We'll continue on chapter 25 next time. I hope you are blessed with this. If it's the Lord's will, may you be blessed.